Hey everyone, and welcome to the Game Devs of Color Expo 2020 Direct. I'm Sean Alexander Allen, one of the co-organizers of the Game Devs of Color Expo, which is a yearly event dedicated to introducing you to amazing games made by awesome devs and elucidating talks by engaging and unique speakers. 2020 marks our 5th year of the expo, and we've got a lot of firsts. This year we have a Steam event called Gradient Convergence that will be happening from September 18th to the 21st, featuring a lot of our games, and because of the online-only nature of things, we're also going to have a bunch of interviews with developers going live on September 20th. This Direct will give you a look at a bunch of announcements and new trailers from just a few of our featured devs.
Hello, my name is Eric Slauson, and I am the designer of MonsDRAWsity, a new party game that is coming from Deepwater Games, where you draw kooky creatures and critters and all sorts of creepies. I'm excited to announce the street date is November 20th for the release, but if you pre-order it from the Deepwater Games website, not only will you get the base game of MonsDRAWsity, but you will also get the Cute Creatures expansion for free. So check it out.
My name is Chris from Kemono Games. Our team is from Chile. I'll be answering some questions about the game. Well, this is because it was the cutest dog to feed such a small sprite. And also our game designer was going through a love-like dog obsession phase. And we also had a hunch that our little Corgi buddy was going to successfully conquer everybody's heart with all the cuteness he radiates. We would love to see the hardcore gamers make use of all the bullet skills, with an emphasis on the stop time ability to get the best high score. Maybe you can defeat our CEO. I really love this question. Well, Bullet is a cute cybernetic pup, so he doesn't require trivial insight reading, so maybe only a few pats and naps between the mass destruction. It's very easy in lower difficulties, and it gets hard as Battletoads in most difficult ones. And the difficulty design is behavior based, so we don't increase the enemy health point per difficulty. We change the enemy patterns or the level design. So you must expect a difficult game in a good way. Well, the idea was to implement something cool and at the same time cute. So from the start, the races of ProtoCorgi universe have a clear theme. For example, the race from our main hero planet are obsessed with cutesy creatures, so logically all control Leviathan enemies follow this theme.
Hi, I'm Alex, and this is Dogs Bond. Dogs Bond is a board game where players take on the role of a rescue dog in a shelter environment, collecting and sometimes competing for the attributes they need to be adopted into one of 6 forever homes. The gameplay is simple. First, draw a yellow event card, and if instructed, draw a blue card, and then play any blue card from your paw. Some event cards will apply to multiple players, and some event cards will activate your dog's special ability. When you're done with your turn, take the rope toy and pass it to the next player and bark at them. This is really great for when players might get distracted. Sorry. Dogs Bond is special because it's made for dog lovers by dog lovers.
You know, a rescue dog gives back as much as you give to the dog. You're their second chance. The dogs end up in shelters for all sorts of reasons, some of them good, some of them bad, but most of those dogs are perfectly innocent, and all they need is that second chance at life. So that's why we love Dogs Bond, because it's focused on the rescue and shelter world.
The strategy is deep and challenging enough for adults, but can also be used as a gateway game for children still learning how to take turns and match card sets. There's a top dog that wins based on earned points, but the real win is a story that we get to play together through the game. Every adoption is special, and to celebrate that, take your dog character and match it to your adopter. Flip over these cards to reveal the happily ever after stories from your unique game. We made this game focused on the positive, infusing the rescue story with play, whimsy, color, and hope. We're finding forever homes for dogs in a board game. What better examples are there for the bond of friendship? Please give us a forever home at your table by adopting Dogs Bond.
KindFolx is a real-time deck-building roguelike game. This early look is the first gameplay video of the game released publicly.
Rebecca, tell me what you do. The city of your childhood, has it changed from what you remember? Has everyone moved on? Has something been lost to them that they can no longer articulate? Or are they sparring with new demands and civic muscle? You taught me not to fear change. It's not change I fear. Hidden data unfurls like fossilized spines to us. Since we can dissect it without leaving a trace, we've never hurt anyone with this, really. But there are secrets of the powerful that can propel us to guard our breaths, bodies, and hearts for fear of... But out in the crowds, can all these folks still grasp their future? Or have their beacon of hope shattered? Are they willing to take a stance? Will they side with us? Have you really gone missing, Rebecca? Has the city taken you? Or have you taken the city to push it to its limits?
a few dozen hours can affect the outcome of whole lifetimes, and that when they do, those few dozen hours, like the salvaged remains of a burned house, must be resurrected from the ruins and examined, preserved, accounted for. Little events, ordinary things, smashed and reconstituted, imbued with new meaning. Suddenly they become the bleached bones of a story.
There is a city, and in that city, there's a court. And on that court, there are gods. This is Hoop Gods, a head-to-head street basketball board game that is unlike anything you've seen before. Hoop Gods delivers the competitive, exciting, intense action that you'll find on the court in real life. Feel the thrill of draining a three-point shot over two defenders. Feel the pain of going up for a game-winning dunk only to have it blocked out of the sky. First to score 7 points claims victory. The only question left to answer is, who got next?
Unify a broken community as the newly appointed Guardian of the Grove. Traverse a vibrant island to combat invasive rot, inspire its inhabitants, and rebuild your home. This B-roll expands upon new features showcased in the latest Nintendo Indie World Showcase. You won't have to do this alone. Fruity friends await, ready to lend a hand. The Summer Bar is a sunny white sand coastal region, and in it, Concord will meet even more inhabitants of the Grove, like Goki the Frog and Fuji the Apple.
number you are trying to reach is no longer in service.
Once upon a time, a little girl was imprisoned inside a cursed castle ruled by a mysterious evil queen. While trying to escape, she encountered a robot that decided to help her. Together, they faced many challenges that tested the strength of their newfound friendship. Welcome to the world of The Girl and the Robot, a fairy tale that made its debut as a video game released on Steam, PlayStation 4, and Wii U. The story of The Girl and the Robot is far from over, as there are still many mysteries surrounding the tale that are waiting to be discovered. This new card game variation takes elements of the video game and builds on them, delivering a unique cooperative and strategic experience. The game is based on concepts from Russian roulette, but it's not quite as unforgiving. It involves developing clever strategies so that you can protect yourself and your ally, while also trying to take down the other team. The concept is very simple. Players take turns, one after the other. You can play any number of cards during your turn, but you must always draw at the end of your turn. If you draw a demon and you do not have a weapon to protect yourself, you die. You might think that this game is based solely on luck, but this cannot be further from the truth. In order to avoid death by demon, you need to understand what the cards in your hand can do for you. Some cards need to be used at certain key moments, while others work best when used in combination with each other. It's up to you and your teammate to discuss and debate strategies so that you can find one that will save both of you. Part of the fun is coordinating your bluffs and deceptions so that you can successfully trick the opposing team. As the game progresses, the chances of drawing a demon increases, and so does the intensity of the game for everyone. Use any means you can to increase your chances of survival. But be careful. If you get outsmarted, you may end up
dead by a demon.
And welcome to another day at the Gladiatorial Games. All of the regulars are here. The Spy Master, Centurion, Senator, Beast Tamer. Ooh, watch that tail. And of course, the biggest fan have gathered in the Colosseum to watch the spectacle unfold. Let the games begin! Wait a minute. Who threw that blade into the arena? Is that a bottle of poison? When did that wild lion sneak in? This is outrageous! This is Gladius! Gladius is an award-winning board game for 2 to 5 players about betting on and rigging the gladiatorial games. Each round, the Emperor announces a new event, and teams of gladiators with varying levels of fight, theatrics, and luck assemble to compete for glory. From the stands, patrons secretly place bets on how they believe the event will unfold. But be wary, not everything is as it seems. While some bets may be for teams to win, others may be for teams to lose. You never know who is your friend or foe. Patrons use influence cards to either help or hinder gladiator teams. And if that's not enough, they can always use their unique player powers to stir some chaos. After all the cards are on the table and the final bets have been placed, the round ends. All face-down cards are revealed, and one team is crowned victorious. At the end of 3 rounds, the patron with the most money wins. Will you walk away with toga pockets brimming with gold, or will you be left without a single denarius to your name? Find out in Gladius, now available on Kickstarter.
That just about wraps it up. We hope you liked what you've seen here today. We wanted to say a huge thanks to all the devs who provided those amazing videos. Remember, for indie devs, the best thing you can do is add them to your wishlist and follow them on social media. And feel free to let us know at GDoCExpo on Twitter what you thought. Thank you very much.